Friday, Jim Brown passed away, and I know you've written an article. You had an exclusive interview with the Haslams. Take us through that interview, as well as how you think the Browns could, or maybe even should, honor Jim Brown.
Well, I think they will do something. Again, I talked to Jimmy and Dee Haslam about this. They will do something with the number 32, whether it's on the helmet or on the uniform, or maybe both in some fashion. So I think you can expect something like that. I actually might like it on the helmet. We all know that the Browns, don't do the helmet logo, but in this special instance, it might be a really, really good idea to honor Jim Brown in that way. I think what they would have to decide is, would Jim Brown want something on that helmet? Would he have wanted that? So they will be thinking about doing that, and they will do it in conjunction with his wife, Monique. And then, they'll probably do something in the end zones, something on the field that people can see. But then when I asked Jimmy Haslam about this, he did say that they plan to do something permanent, other than the fact that they have retired his number 32, and the fact that they do have that wonderful bronze statue outside of Cleveland Browns Stadium. Now, I did ask, would you think about naming this stadium after Jim Brown? And they kind of laughed a little bit and said that has not come up. So I don't really know if that's under consideration or not, but they will do something else in a permanent fashion.
And it's important to remember that when the Haslams took over, they kind of brought Jim Brown back into the fold with the organization. Take us through that, and I know you wrote an article based on your interview with the Haslams about that.
Yeah, that's mostly what my interview with them was about. The fact that Jim Brown was estranged. And I remember that period of time and thinking how sad it was that he was not part of the organization, that he felt disrespected by Mike Holmgren, who kind of demoted him at that time in 2010. And I really think that the Haslams, it was one of the best things that they did early on when they first bought the team, was to bring Jim Brown back into the fold, to give him an office upstairs, to make him feel respected and valued. And I just think it was tremendous that they were able to do that.
Yeah, and he had his relationship with the players of today, it was really good. They almost universally respected Jim Brown.
Yeah, they did. And he had kind of a special place in his heart for the, for the troubled player, for the William Greens and the Josh Gordons and even the Johnny Manziels. I mean, he kind of knew how to take those guys under his wing and make sure that they were doing okay along the way. He advocated for Josh Gordon, not only with the Browns, but with the NFL. So, he was a liaison between a guy who needed to kind of get himself together a little bit and the team.